outfit?
Uh,
What's up, punk? Hope you doing good
I
and
don't
you feeling
remember.
healthy.
I gotta re-listen
So
to the
I check
album.
out
To
that
be
new
fair,
avatar. That shit is extremely mid.
it
Alright
was.
VFX, cool setting but acting is stiff. Don't know if you watch it yet.
I did. I did. I finished pretty much most of it, and there were some things that I felt were too egregious to a point where it was just like, did the writers watch the show? I gotta read this one out because I don't think the TGS did it. 1,000 bits, appreciate you. When I got a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a week or twice a day. Ask. Oh, now I wants to read it. Okay, go ahead. Oh no, it's not gonna read it because what you said was crazy. Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy pussy do
Sean
it for
him not
me. I
handsome
done
make what
ran
I
red
look
lights
like.
to get that
Also, have you seen the
feeling.
Who TF Did I Marry story?
I'm so confused. Why are you telling me this? Nigga randomly came in here professing his love for pussy, which I guess is cool, but like, why are you telling me? Nigga said, I love it. I'm not addicted, but it's something I can't go without. He said, I put people's lives at risk in traffic just to get it, which I guess is something that I've technically done, but you don't really say it.
Sean question what nation and bending is the weakest in Avatar?
Probably, probably, probably Earth. Nah, I take that back. I take that back.
What up, Sean? Sending love from
Maybe
Mexico.
air.
Thanks for the streams. Been helping a lot through tough times.
I want to say,
BTW, could you give
I
me
appreciate
a
you too.
blessing to start making music?
I
God be
give you
with
my
you.
blessing. I give you my blessing. But I would say, like, I want to say air. Why are y'all niggas saying fire? Do you know what you could do with fire? You know how many nations and buildings and just non-benders you could destroy if you put them on fire? Are you crazy? Are you insane?
Dot Role Model was a hard song off Slim Shady LP.
I don't remember. I gotta listen to it again. Hold on. You said it until they take your oxygen. I mean, I
Bro,
guess.
every week there is controversy to react to. We
Look,
eating good.
look, I guess, but at the end of the day, what you gotta understand, if you allow a nigga to take the air out of your
You should check
lungs,
out Mount
you're
Rushmore
not a
by
bender.
Gets.
You let a nigga take air out of your lungs, you're not a bender. You realize that Hero only did that to one defenseless old ass woman. He not doing that to Korra because he don't have enough time to even make that happen against no bender. If you fighting back, that shit not working on you. I'm sorry. Let me think though.
If water didn't have bloodbending, it would them.
Nah, that's not true. You can make ice picks out of water. If it's a thunderstorm or any kind of rain, a whole nation is
Sean, fire
finished.
got to be weak cause fire is not everywhere but earth is everywhere.
Earth might be everywhere, but Earth can be stopped by shit. You could create a glacier that can overtake a boulder. You feel me? And you gotta have a certain level of strength to be able to lift certain shit to even bend it at a nigga. So I'm just saying, like, it depends on the situation for real. Unless you a naturally gifted nigga like Toph, most of y'all niggas not y'all.
Sean,
Oh,
him not handsome make what I look like. BTW, have you seen the Who TF Did I Marry story?
no. What's that about? Wait. What you think is the most extreme type of bending for air? Probably to take an air out of a nigga lungs. I
Alright,
think,
since we on the topic.
or make a
What is your
tornado.
thoughts on Korra? She got rocked a lot during the show but the animation was peak.
I think Korra was a significantly stronger avatar than Aang, but they did a shit job writing her character and trying to make some of the darker elements that they tried to tackle written well enough and fully fleshed them out. Like, I like the themes of where Korra was going even more than what I like with Avatar. They could have been loved for two completely different reasons. I just don't think that they fully fleshed out all the characters in all the storylines. And the final villains for a lot of it was just kind of ass. I do like the foreshadowing that they gave Kuvira, but it was just like, what are we doing? Like, after a certain point, I'm like, yeah, I don't really like the show's writing just started to fall flat for me. And then the characters started to become more and more boring progressively because the themes were overshadowing the themes and the aesthetics and the ideas that they were tackling were overshadowing the characters themselves. and it just became a bore or a chore to watch after a while. So Zahir was not ass. Zahir didn't do shit. Zahir got stopped by a nation of children. Zahir got stopped by a bunch of brand new airbenders.
Korra kinda flopped with S2, but Emo it's on par with Atla.
He randomly got powers for what? Because Korra made a mistake in the previous season, I think?
I don't care about the main characters at all, like they weren't good people in general.
Like, what did he do? He did nothing. He tried to capture Korra or kill her or some shit like that to regain balance or some shit. This nigga did nothing. He shouldn't have even been in existence. He was just an old nigga in prison. He never had powers, bro. He randomly got powers because she made a mistake in the previous season, I'm pretty sure.
And I'll touch that nigga. It's going down in here. I'm with the money team.
Philosophically, though, he was better than most of them. But overall, what he ended up doing, like, nah, bro. He took over the Earth Kingdom.
You should watch Castlevania. It's by the same people that made Avatar. It's so good.
Bro, what do you mean he took over the Earth Kingdom? So did Azula, and she was 14 fucking years old. She did that shit with her and a trio of girls. Zahira is not impressive. And he killed an old lady. Nobody gives a fuck. You randomly got new earthbending powers. You can just plow through shit. Like, okay, and? I don't know, bro. I just don't think he was a great last villain. And then Kuvira, she really should have been stomped on. To be fair, she really could have been stomped on. Zahir did it with force. I guess.
It's going down in here. I'm with the money team.
I guess. Azula was that girl. She was. Ain't no way say Korra better than Last Airbender. Azula didn't do it by force. It don't matter. She had the wits and the intellect to infiltrate without being noticed, and then ultimately took over the whole shit. If you're gonna ask me whose infiltration was more impressive, I'm gonna tell you Azula's. Zahira's top 5 what in the verse? Schizophrenia is the only thing that beat Azula? On God. If Azula was in top tip, like in top shape, peak performance, Zuko would have got washed. I hate to say it, and I love the final battle that they had, and it gives a lot of triumphance to Zuko, but that nigga would have got washed. Azula literally was a prodigy. They wasn't lying. It wasn't just Zuko was in his bag, but she was also like not performing well at all. He knew that. If she was on top of her shit, whole story would have turned out different. Well, maybe not. She still would have had to fight Aang, but I think Katara would have died, and Zuko would have been a prisoner at the very least.
BA Sing SA kinda weak nation, to be honest, always getting conquered.
That's what I'm saying. Their shit don't really hit like that.
Dr.
Bro,
Slim
alright, you didn't
Shady
watch the
LP
show.
re-listen. When he said, friends are people that you think are your friends but they really your enemies with secret identities in disguises to hide their true colors.
Why did you alright.
When I was 19 I watched a 2-hour video on Azula's psychology and I can't watch Avatar the same.
Yeah, I mean, her character was very complex.
Sean
I look.
Heard Rockstar asked GTA 6 employees back in office for its final development stage and rumor is they was upset about coming back into work. Lol thoughts.
I don't have any. I'd have to look more into it. But here's the situation, right? And then we'll move on. The Last Airbender does a great job of subtly attacking things in like a more full circle way than Korra did. Korra like tries to not the character, but the actual show tries to dive deep into so many complex ideas without the writing or the interest in the characters to fully flesh those things out to make it interesting and engaging the whole way through. So by the end of each season, you end up seeing the same thing. New strong villain shows up. Korra has to defeat him in some way. Like, that's what it presents itself as. Like, it presents itself as this much broader concept, but the overall end result of what it becomes is new villain, Korra gotta stop him, and that's it. Like, every season, to me. But with Aang, it was like a full moment of foreshadowing, whole complete full circle moments, character development from start to finish. Like a whole thing felt like a beautiful overall story. Korra seemed to happen per season, and they didn't know when the series was going to
Hot
end.
take, Korra alone is a better episode than Zuko alone.
I don't remember that. And I probably agree with you. I agree with you. But you can't tackle Zuko's episodes solo by themselves because the whole show is a development of his character. With Korra, she has episodes that develop her character, but she got a lot of inconsistent moments. It just doesn't make any sense sometimes. But I still like Korra. I think she's a better Avatar or a stronger Avatar than Aang was.
Yeah, Korra's downfall was them not having all seasons greenlit and planned back to back.
Yeah, like they didn't know what they were going to do, I felt like.
Did Team Korra ever get a real win until the last season?
I mean, her adversaries were more intense than Aang's too. Like the stakes that she had to go up against were higher. They were more nuanced. They came with more issues, but they didn't write them well enough. In all respect, Korra should have been a significantly more complex and better series than the last Avatar, but they didn't know how to write it. They had the setup for everything, though, to be honest. And if they didn't include that last season with Kuvira, I think they really could have made it a beautiful overall series. Y'all deadass just not picking with Korra. Nothing y'all ever saying makes the show less enjoyable. Nah, I wouldn't say it's not enjoyable. I just don't think that it's as enjoyable. That's all. I mean, they literally said, let's get rid of your connection to each of the last avatars because this nigga's attacking your avatar spirit. So now you can no longer get in contact with any of what is a great part of being an avatar, which is your ability to connect to your past lives. They literally said, no, we gonna cut all of that in the second season just because we can. Like, why would you just ruin one of the biggest parts of the ability? Like, that's what helped Aang make his decision at the end of the series.
Did Toph and Azula fight in the show? That would be a cool fight to see.
I don't think it would be. I feel like Toph would low-key get washed. But, because I don't think people understand how strong Azula actually was. Like, she was real life a prodigy.
I just got bail out of jail 2 days ago, and I'm angry. I'm not gonna tell you what I did, but I might be done if found guilty, like 6 years or less.
I'm not tripping at all. Toph is getting washed against Azula.
I still don't know how Bolin can lava bend.
Isn't Toph a prodigy? She is. She's not the same level of prodigy, though. I need y'all to understand, Azula was not to be fucked with. Y'all don't get that. Like, if she had been in her right mind, she easily would have been that next Fire Lord. She would have been, I think she probably would have been better than Ozai. I'm just being honest with you. She was really mixing
Azula
niggas up.
fought Toph and Sokka without bending and murdered them. It's not gonna be close.
Azula fought Toph, Aang, and Sokka without bending. And exactly. Niggas forget that. She had no bending when they invaded the Fire Nation the first time and they failed. And she washed all of these niggas. And they had bending, tools, earth. They had mad shit. They still couldn't even touch her. What are you talking about? They were getting washed. Azula's fucking them niggas up. That's just the fact of the matter. She not winning, but wash? No, she's winning and she's washing them niggas. That's it. Nigga is Sokka. Toph and Aang were also there. She's fighting an avatar.
The way you glaze Azula makes me think she was your childhood crush.
She's fighting an avatar with all his bending abilities and a so-called earth-bending prodigy with no bending, and they didn't even touch her. Only reason she allowed herself to get touched was because she was wasting time for the eclipse to go away. What do you mean, pull it up? Oh my God. Niggas memories, bro. Oh my God. I love proving niggas wrong. Hold on, wait. Because y'all not about to gaslight me. Y'all not about to gaslight. Oh my God, wait. Hold on. Because I see some niggas I see some niggas confused. Wait. Oh my God, man. Come on. I real life hate this camera. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I did it. Woo! Pull up the evidence. I got you, gang. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'ma always provide the evidence for my point and for my statisticals. Hold on. Azula versus Aang, Toph, and Sokka. And she got what is her name? She got Toph out of here with one of the craziest jokes of all time. It was so fucked up, but it was completely necessary. I agree with her. She fucked her up with this one. I didn't like that she said it to her, but she did, and I fucking laughed. I did. I fucking laughed. I don't know what you want me to say. She said, I don't know if you can see, but I'm rolling my eyes right now. That was the joke. It was hilarious.
Only 30 seconds until the total eclipse.
I'm literally the opposite of a mod.
Here we go.
Call me a dom the way I'm
ready.
surrounded by all
I'm
these
ready to
subs.
face the Fire Lord.
Nigga thought on this day he was ready to face the Fire Lord with no firebending, with 3 elements, and he came in here, found Azula, and didn't put no damage.
So, you are alive after all.
No
I
damage.
had a hunch that you survived.
She's sitting in this bitch with no
I've
bending.
known about the invasion for months.
Where is he? Where's the Fire Lord?
You mean I'm not good enough for you? You're hurting my feelings.
Stop wasting our time and give us the information. You're powerless right now, so you're in no position to
Sokka with this big ass meteor sword didn't hit no damage.
refuse.
No criticals.
And stick to the truth.
Toph was already a metal bender at this point. Nothing.
I'll be able to tell if you're lying.
Are you sure? I'm a pretty good liar. I am a 400-foot-tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings.
Okay, you're good, I admit it. But you really ought to consider telling the truth anyway.
When I left Ba Sing Se, I brought home some souvenirs. Dai Li agents.
No, she didn't do it. They earthbended her out of it. That's why she didn't dodge it. She didn't do any of it. She had help. My nigga, if you're an avatar and an earthbending prodigy and you can't take down 2 Dai Li agents, y'all niggas are y'all ass. This is the only credit I give to Korra because Korra is fucking up this entire room. Korra is not fucking around with these niggas. She's taking she's killing these niggas. That's all I'm saying. Team Korra is washing these niggas. Aang and these niggas were weak at this point. I'm not saying Aang not still like that, but I'm just saying, like, you can't take down 2 Dai Li and you an avatar and an earthbending prodigy. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all not ready yet. Y'all not ready. Nigga, y'all not, you mean to tell me Toph washing her? Come on, dog. Azula literally killed this nigga. Why are y'all talking to me? Nigga talking about all Azula did was run away. She killed him. She killed him 2 seasons ago. The season before that, she almost killed him again. What are we talking about? She almost stopped the Avatar by herself twice at 14. What are y'all talking about?
Y'all gotta remember this nigga Aang couldn't take a hit. He was getting one-shotted on multiple
This
seasons.
nigga was getting why she almost died to Combustion Man. What are we talking about? Tay, shut the fuck up. I'ma keep yapping. You're not cooking. She got washed by Katara because she was mentally unstable after getting off of a fight with Zuko on the Comet. Y'all are not cooking. Y'all don't know the lore. Look at, bruh, get out. Who needs bending? The Avatar. That's who needs it. How you let her do this? Why is your sword sheathed and you're in the battle? Sokka, what are you doing? Why is your sword sheathed? Keep it out at all times. You would have been able to stab her in the abdomen, but she knew he wasn't like that. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I can't pin her down. She's too quick.
Aang is even being honest with the viewers. He's not even saying, oh, she's got people with her. No, I just can't get her. Real ass
Bro, she
nigga.
like running away for 90% of the fight.
Real ass nigga. He's saying it himself. She's too quick for me. He's saying it to her. He's saying it to you.
It's going down here on with the money team.
Wait! Hey!
Azula kinda. She got it.
She's 14. Take a chill pill, gang. Take a chill pill, gang. Chill out for a minute, gang.
Toph, stop attacking! Don't you see what she's doing? She's just playing with us. She's not even trying to win this fight.
Not true. I'm giving it my all.
You're trying to keep us here and waste all our time.
Right. I think your friend just said that, genius. And since you can't see, I should tell you I'm rolling my eyes.
Oh,
Damn. And she was roasting niggas whole time? Niggas say that to me and I'm real life blind. I gotta kill him. But she can't. She can't.
roll your whole head.
She's just baiting you again.
Okay, so
Then this nigga proceeds to get baited.
what do we do? Just ignore her?
We don't have a choice. We just have to get out of here and find the Fire Lord on our own somehow.
It's a trap. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ignore!
Nigga said, Sean, you said Azula watched him here when I said all she did was run away, which was my point. They couldn't catch her. He literally said the reason I can't get her is because she's too quick. You're taking a moment where one of the best benders in the whole show doesn't have bending and cannot be caught by the Avatar and Earthbending prodigy in Sokka, who's a genius himself. That's what you're telling me. Imagine if she had bending. That was the original argument. Is Toph washing Katara or is Toph washing Azula? That was the original question. I said Azula is washing Toph. She couldn't even be touched. Attach that to the fact that she killed this nigga Aang once already and killed him again almost at the Earthbending wall. She chased these niggas down for an entire episode. Granted, they were sleep deprived, but she was fighting Azula. She was fighting Katara, Sokka, Iroh, Aang, and Zuko. I think I already said Zuko at the same time, and Toph. What are we talking about? You talking about yapping? Do I need to show you the chase episode? Where at the end of it, she tackles the entire Avatar team, plus Zuko and Iroh, and one-shots Iroh, almost kills him? What are y'all talking about? Oh my God. And that was what she wasn't even in her prime at that point. What are we saying? What are we saying? I look at the amount of names I gotta type in. Hold on. Just stop. I'm breathing just fine.
I brought up Azula and
No.
But anyone could get
Zuko,
it on their day.
Iroh, Aang, Katara, Sokka, Toph. Look at how many names I gotta type in for this one scene alone.
Fresh.
It was her solo versus the whole team.
All right, you've caught up with me. Now who are you and what do you want?
You mean you haven't guessed? You don't see the family
She was younger here.
resemblance?
Nah, let me just skip. Look at how many niggas she's fighting. Boom. She almost killed Aang again by himself. This is the third time she done almost killed the nigga. She about to deliver the final blow. She gets stopped by Katara. Boom. Here comes Sokka out of nowhere. Now I'm getting three-peated. Triple team. Nah, Zuko. I already eliminated Zuko. I already blew this fuck nigga up. He was already down for the count. Already got him up out the way.
Uncle.
Get up.
Look at this. Nigga. Alright, man. They was fighting on no sleep. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Plus Zuko and Iroh, who had all the sleep in the world, and Toph.
Since Aang was a pacifist,
I thought
we
you
was
guys
holding
could use
back
a little
massive
help.
A.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On God. 100%. Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm just saying. Korra's not letting this happen to her. That's all I'm saying. She's not written nearly as well, but Korra's not letting this happen to her. On God.
Well, look at this. Enemies and traitors.
Look, 1v6. It takes 6 of y'all. Alright.
All working together. I'm done. I know when I'm beaten. You got me. A princess surrenders.
You saying Korra can take Azula? I'm saying Korra gonna put up a fight. I'm not saying she can beat Azula. I'm just saying that she can put up a fight. And she probably is gonna wash Azula after a certain point. Korra's a much better fighter than Aang. Now, I'm not saying Aang don't get like that later, but we don't get to see it. At the end of the series, we see Aang fighting Ozai. He washes Ozai in the Avatar state. Cool. I give you respect, big man. But Korra in the Avatar state and Aang in the Avatar state is two different demons. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nigga said and Toph can't. No, she can't. I'm sorry. Did y'all read the comic where they show Zuko finally figuring out where his mom was and Azula was still alive, but this time she was completely batshit crazy and she washed the nigga in the comics? This was already when he was Fire Lord, I think. So she was still crazy then, wasn't fully there, and then decided after the nigga became Fire Lord, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna wash this nigga. That's what she did. I'm just saying. Y'all are wrong.
With honor.
My God, bro. My God, man. Wrong about what? Wrong about Toph washing Azula. We have both instances here, especially where Toph is contributing to the fight against Azula, and it's just ineffective. Mad examples, bro. Team Avatar was not fucking with Azula. They weren't. Up until the end of season 3, maybe, she would have fucked up Katara and Zuko in the same day back to back if it wasn't for her going crazy. You could say I'm munching or glazing Azula. I'm just being objective about the character. I don't like Korra as much as I like Aang, but she's still a way stronger Avatar. What are we talking about? Up until a certain point. When Aang get like that, and he started to control his shit, it was better, but you don't really get to see his control as much because they don't write, you know what I'm saying, his character into an animated version. We don't get to see how strong he is when he grown. But from what we saw, Korra not letting that happen to her. The story of Avatar will continue in a new animated film releasing October 2025. Follows Aang, Katara, Sokka, Zuko, and Toph, all in their late 20s to early 30s. I mean, this will be cool. This will be cool. Sure. And I want them to show Zuko getting washed by Azula after he becomes Fire Lord, and he tries to find his mom. I want to see that. I want to see that. Kyoshi dogging her? Well, Kyoshi dogging most niggas though. We didn't get an Avatar story about Kyoshi. We only got one about Aang and about Korra. I'm just saying, I don't want no disrespect on Azula, because I just can't believe niggas even try to throw that type of energy out there. I just can't believe it. Niggas thought Ozai was lying when he said Azula was a prodigy. She is. He was dick riding Zuko, but he was still speaking facts. Anyways, enough on Avatar. Katara watched Azula where?
Yo, Sean, can you please unban my doppelganger traders?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. I just saw a complete fucking lie. Who just said that? Who just said no? Somebody just said something that was completely.
Lightning.
Katara watched Azula in book 2. Let me think.
But Korra had the elements mastered too. And when he mastered the elements will wash her.
And when he mastered it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. We don't get to see that. We don't get to see that at all. Show some Korra feats, bro. I mean, Korra not really. She don't have as many feats, but her fight style lets you know. You know what I'm saying? That shit go crazy. You feel me? Nigga saying the Agni Kai fight. Okay, this is what I won't do. I'm not gonna give Azula super props for beating Katara in the second half because she had the addition of the comet, right? So Azula or Katara was going up against like a fully buffed Azula. On a regular day, it's not looking the same way. Same with Aang. Aang going up against a fully buffed Ozai don't really make sense. He still beat him though. So I'm only gonna give her half credit for that. Versus Zuko, who also get the buff from the comet, she watched that and she would have watched him that day. Is all I'm saying. Katara, different story. That's buff. I don't begrudge her for doing what she had to do. However, why do their names sound like Mortal Kombat characters? We don't know that. What do you mean you don't know that? What do you mean you don't know
Show
that?
us Korra versus Zahir. She was still going crazy with the poison in her system.
I mean, I don't really need to show you that, though. Like, that's just that was just kind of obvious. Zahir was ass. That's why I don't know why niggas are going crazy for Zahir. Zahir was not like that. He was trying to kidnap Korra and put her in all types of weird situations. Like, he was not like that. Didn't he almost get bodied by Korra's father, almost kind of low key? I'm just saying. What's her name? Korra. She was fighting the whole team. She was fighting the whole team with the poison in her. This is how they had her. They had her tied up, chained up like Jesus.
Now, destroy the Avatar.
Zahir is like what? Zahir is like a fraud. What are you talking about? Took out a master airbender or waterbender with a rock. Took out a lava bender with his own shit damn near. These ain't regular niggas. These are masters in their field. Masters in their craft. Getting one-shotted. Look at Zahir's pussy ass backing up immediately. Come on, man.
Korra!
Running. Y'all niggas telling me Zahir like that. Ozai would have been down here throwing hands. Talking about Zahir got it. Stop.
We have to help her.
Look out! You help Korra. We got this.
Ozai ran too, not gonna lie. Yeah, but he was throwing blows. He was throwing hands for a minute. Even at one point when he was running, he stopped and turned around and started throwing hands. This nigga captured her, poisoned her, and is running from a nerfed avatar and still is running. She threw Mount Everest at this nigga, bro. But when Azula runs, it's fine. Azula going from one location to another to delay an eclipse, which she can't use her bending in, is not the same thing as Zahir being able to fly like fucking God, instigating a fight with the Avatar after poisoning her and still running after. No, those are not the same things, Mr. Sign. I'm sorry. Look at this nigga, man. Nigga really just an Elden Ring boss, just running. Gideon ass nigga, bro. Watch your foot. About to take him out right there. Boom. Here come the poison. Stop it. Stop it. Nigga would have died right here. If she was able to firebend that, bro, he would not have been able to take that ice shit off of his foot in time. Nigga would have splatted right there. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we doing? What are we saying?
Me and the poison.
Look at him. He knows the advantage he got. Y'all the ones saying he like that. He know he not like that. He's saying you got to fight 2 battles right now. Me and that shit I put in you. What are we saying? Buddy doing too much, man. That's my issue with Korra. In all situations, we never get to see her at the pinnacle of her power, like at any point. She's never in a position where you get to see everything that she's learned up until that point come into fruition, to a point where when it was with Aang, we get to see, all right, this is the labor or the fruits of all the labor we've watched the last 3 seasons. We get to see what him learning all these different things each season were and what they meant at this very moment. But in this, no. Just randomly she get powers, randomly they get taken away, randomly she get poisoned. She don't really ever train for real like that. Like, what are we doing? It's like a waste of an avatar. It's too much. It's too much, man. It's too much. Feel bad. Feel bad. He almost got her with that shit, too. It was almost over. You know, they helped. They saved her. But they didn't give her enough time to develop. You know what I'm saying? They did Korra dirty. They did. They 100% did. They did Korra dirty. So I don't really blame the character like that. But the show overall is just not as good.
Not gonna lie, Amon at the beginning had me spooked.
Amon? Oh, to do with the mask in season 1? He was cool. Like the chi blocker shit was decent, but it would have been better as like a subplot, like a mini villain within an arc. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have made him like a main villain, bro. He was still crazy, but they shouldn't have made him like the star of that first season.
At the end of the day, Toph is the best Earthbender.
That's fair. I agree. That's a fair assessment of the situation, you know, but she not blocking lightning. She just not. And when I put her up against Azula, I don't see her coming out of that with flying colors at all. You know, that's just my thoughts, though. That's just my thoughts. You feel me? What about Kuvira? Kuvira was mid. Only reason Kuvira survived was because she was having PTSD problems. Do you need to see the first fight with her and Kuvira? She would have watched Kuvira. She about to drop a rock on her, but she stopped. Hold on. This would have been the end of Kuvira's story right here. This is the end of Kuvira's story right here. If Korra has no PTSD, this is the end of Kuvira right here.
I don't understand. We got the poison out. What's wrong with her?
I knew you were weak.
And it's the problem as the viewer. You sitting up here watching a clearly more powerful airbender, like more powerful avatar in every sense of the word, and she can't do shit because plot. Because plot. It's a frustrating watch. Like, why am I still watching
Being
this?
the best
This is a lame ass
Earthbender
villain.
is great when you're fighting other Earthbenders, but Toph has never watched another nigga outside her bending. Even Aang beat her. She never touching Azula.
That's facts. That's facts. It's like, why watch this season when you know Kuvira is literally ass? I'm pretty sure Toph would have completely destroyed Kuvira at this point. She just didn't want to get involved. What are we saying? Kuvira was barely going head to head with the auntie, with Toph's daughter. Barely going head to head with them. What we talking about? She was not a match for Korra. She should not have been the final villain. Again, that's a character that would have been good as a sub villain to a main villain. Like a second to a main villain. That would have been a good story. That's somebody that Bolin should be fighting or some shit like that. Not Korra. Why are we giving that tier of enemy to her?
Korra is canonically the strongest avatar physically, bending removed. She's 17 to 21 in the show and masters 3/4 elements as a toddler. They had to nerf her to give the show any stakes, man, shit sad.
They did, but they shouldn't have wrote her like that. Granted, you don't want to write her in the same way that you wrote Aang, because Aang's story is just centered around him learning all the elements. You don't want to give Korra the same story, but you got to flesh out how you're going to make an avatar interesting if they already start off having mastered 3 of them. And she didn't really master them.
The show was never given a fair shake because they took it off Nick and Nicktoons and put it online, and I think that demoralized the writers.
To be honest, the show was never given a fair shake because they took it off Nick and Nicktoons and put it on. Yeah, I don't ever remember actually, like, I watched this series, I think, in 2014 or 2015. I didn't watch this at all when it first came out. So you're probably right. Kyoshi's not fair. Let's not do that. I would have preferred a backstory on Kyoshi over Korra. Not because Korra's whack. It's just they don't have enough to, like, fully flesh her out. It wouldn't have been good. But I would have liked the prequel series over a continuation. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really hear much about Kyoshi at all. So that would have been cool. I would have liked that. Read the books. She got a book. I haven't seen it. They should animate it. She cut the earth. Kyoshi's supposed to get a series. I'd watch it. See, if they would have did a real life Kyoshi, they could have done that. They could have done a real life Kyoshi, bro. And I would have watched that. It's not based on anything that we've already seen. You got some decent source material to take from. It's not as much emotional investment into it. So if you get something wrong, people not going to be as mad or as upset. You know, you got more to do. And you could way easier, like the earthbending from the series, from what I saw, looks decent enough for you to be able to animate whole way through. Wait, Kyoshi was the avatar though, like, but main thing that she did, or the most pivotal thing she did, was with Earth, I think. But it was good still, bro. They could have done that. all the budget would have been spent on making her 7 feet. She was big. I forgot about that. Have I seen Solo Leveling? Yeah, I have. I watched the last episode yesterday. I don't know how the series is gonna be long term, but you know, it's all right. It could be worse.
Bro, they could have given Korra so many more start
Appreciate the 5 gifted.
Why not a Fire Nation avatar who has to learn the new way of life while battling with old Fire Nation rituals? The list goes on.
Because
Korra, Aang better.
Because at that they couldn't do that though, because post Zuko and Aang, they had already fixed most of the infighting between the nations. Like everybody was already kind of cool. But have I recorded what? Solo Leveling? Yeah, the hatred cycle was over. Next avatar had to be from the Water Tribe. Aang lives at 66, so that wouldn't work very well. I don't know. They could have did a good job though. That's no hate on Korra though. Like it's still it got potential. It's just they fucked it. That's all. I wish things could be different. I wish life could be different for her, you know. Nah, I haven't watched season 3 of One Punch Man. Nah. Korra was 5. Season 2 was ass. I didn't like season 2, 3, or 4, but it is what it is, you know. It's fair. Neo 2, it's a dope Souls game. If you haven't heard of it, I think you really like it. I heard about Neo for a minute. I haven't played it yet though. I might get into it one day though. Who knows? I'm not sure. The plan